sunflower keychain. So I'm using all three of these yarns are acrylic yarns. Yellow one for the flower part, green for the leaf, and brown for the sepal. So yeah, let's start making it. Other materials you need is a pair of scissors, a hook. Here I'm using 3.5 mm hook, a yarning needle, stitch marker, and a key ring to attach at the end. So yeah, that's it. Now let's get started. First, I've also taken a glue gun just in case. I'm not sure if I would actually need that. Let's see. So first I'm going to make the leaf. So let's just start with the green yarn. To make the leaf, first you'll need to do a slip knot. To make a slip knot, wrap the yarn around your first two fingers and form an X. Hold this X part. There is a loop. Bring the working yarn through that loop. Here is your slip knot. After making a slip knot, insert the hook through that loop. Pull both sides. Slip knot is tightened. So once your slip knot is done, let's start with the leaf. First, you'll need to make 12 chain stitches. To make a chain stitch, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. So second chain stitch, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Here you have made your 12 chain stitches. After making the chain stitch, you will have to skip your first stitch from the hook and into the second stitch make a single crochet. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through both the loops. This is your first single crochet. Into the next stitch, make a half double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops together. So this is your half double crochet. Into the next stitch, let's make 1 double crochet. To make a double crochet, yarn over again, insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. So this is your double crochet. Hi Jerry Ryan, hope I'm pronouncing your name correct. Hi, welcome to the live. I'm making a sunflower keychain. I'm trying to make a sunflower keychain. I don't have one to show how it looks, but I'm making it for the first time. Yeah. So first you did a single crochet, then you did a half double crochet, and then you did a double crochet. Into the next 4 stitches, you will have to do 1 treble crochet each. So to make a treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So this is a treble crochet. Like this, you will need to make 3 more treble crochets. So one is done. Sorry. This is your second treble crochet. This is your third treble crochet. And this is your fourth treble crochet. So first we made 12 chains, then into the second chain from the hook we made 1 single crochet, then we made 1 half double crochet, then we made 1 double crochet, and after that we made 4 treble crochets. Now into the next stitch, again make 1 double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through the first 2 loops, then through the next 2 loops. Into the next stitch, make 1 half double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through all the 3 loops on your hook. Into the next stitch, make 1 single crochet. So this is your second last stitch. Into the second last stitch, make a single crochet. Hi Freya Shay, welcome to the live. I'm trying to make a sunflower keychain. This is the first time I'm making I have made daisy keychain, but this is the first time I'm making a sunflower keychain. So yeah, that's what I'm making. So now we have reached our last stitch. Into the last stitch, we'll need to make 1 slip stitch. To make a slip stitch, insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook. Pull through the second loop only. After making a slip stitch, make a chain. Yarn over, pull through. And into the same stitch where you made a slip stitch, make 1 more slip stitch. So into the last stitch, you have to make 1 slip stitch, 1 chain, and again 1 more slip stitch. This is to get this pointed part of the leaf. So here I'm making the leaf first. So as you can see, one side of the leaf is done. Now we are going to make the opposite side. So to make the opposite side, you just have to mirror this first side on the opposite side. So into the next stitch, make a single crochet. Make sure you hold this yarn also so that you don't have to weave it in at the end. Into the next stitch, make a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. Into the next 4 stitches, you will need to make 1 treble crochet each. Into the next stitch, make your first treble crochet. This is your first treble crochet. You will need 3 more treble crochet. Totally you will need 4 treble crochets. Into the next stitch, again make 1 more treble crochet. Into the next stitch, this is your 3rd treble crochet. And last and final treble crochet into the 4th stitch. So yeah, almost 80-85% of the leaf is done. So into the next stitch, now you'll need to make a double crochet. Into the second last stitch, make a half double crochet. Sorry, yeah, half double crochet, and into the last stitch, let's make a single crochet. See, the leaf is done. So once you're done with the leaf, you'll need to lock this, right? So you should find the first single crochet in the opposite side and do a slip stitch. Yeah. Now we can fasten off. You can either weave this in, or what you can do is just leave it as it is, because we can stitch it up with our sunflower after we make the sunflower. But cut this end. Yeah. So the leaf is done. Now let's move on to the sepals. So to make the sepal, first I'm taking brown yarn. This is also acrylic yarn, and I would suggest, if you're a beginner in crochet, I would suggest to learn crochet using acrylic yarn, because cotton yarn is a bit difficult than acrylic yarn for me, because I'm a beginner. So yeah, let's make the sepal. To make a sepal, first you will need to do a magic circle. To make a magic circle, wrap the yarn around your first 2 fingers, form an X, take your hook, insert your hook through this first strand, hold the second strand with your hook and pull it through. Here is your magic circle. Every time when you make a magic circle, always make sure to put a chain to lock the magic circle. So now the magic ring is done. Let's move on to first round. Round 1 is, you'll need to make 6 single crochet into this magic circle. To make a single crochet, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through both the loops. Hi Heidi, Maria Barakat. Welcome to the live. Always make sure once you make your first stitch, just put a stitch marker so that it will be easy for you to count your stitches. So first single crochet is done. We'll need 6 single crochets in total. Second, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here we have made 6 single crochets. After making your single crochet, pull this, this is the working yarn, this is the tail end. Pull the tail end so that you can close your magic circle. Now you can remove the stitch marker, and to close this round, insert your hook from where you removed your stitch marker, which is your first single crochet of last round. It's a bit difficult to insert your hook into the first stitch of the first round, because it will be very small, right? Yeah. Let's do a slip stitch. Insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook. Pull your hook through a second loop only. So our first round is done. Now let's move on to the second round. To make the second round, first you'll need to make 1 chain. This chain is made just to get a height, so that you get a height to work in the same stitch. And into the same space where you did your slip stitch, you will need to make a single crochet increase. Single crochet increase matlab you will need to do 2 single crochets into one stitch. This is your first single crochet. Always mark your first stitch, otherwise it's very difficult to identify. Into the same stitch, make one more single crochet. So here you have done 2 single crochets. So what this round is, into every stitch you will need to make a single crochet increase. So let's move on to the next stitch. Let's make 2 single crochets into the next stitch. Total we will need 12 stitches. So now we have done 4 stitches. Let's move on to the next stitch and make 2 single crochet, 5 and 6. Let's move on to the next stitch and again make 2 single crochet, 7 and 8. Do the next stitch also, do a single crochet increase, 9 and 10. Into the last stitch again make 2 single crochet, 11 and 12. So in the first round you have 6 single crochet, and into the second round you will have 12 single crochet. 1 single crochet increase in every stitch. So now let's close this round. To close this round, insert your hook through the first stitch and do a slip stitch. So the round is closed. Now let's move on to the third round. Again, just make 1 chain to get the height. After making 1 chain, make 1 single crochet into the same space. And then mark your stitch. So round 3 is 1 single crochet into the first stitch and a single crochet increase in the next stitch. So you have made 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Into the next stitch make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Into the third stitch make 1 single crochet. Into the fourth stitch make a single crochet increase, 1 and 2. Into the next stitch make 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Again in the next stitch make 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet into the next stitch. So in this round total you will have I will count once I finish this round. Into the next stitch again make 1 single crochet, and into the next stitch make 2 single crochets. So that's it. We have come to the end of this round. Let's count how many stitches we have. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 and 18. So total you have 18 stitches. Now let's go to the first stitch where you put your stitch marker and do a slip stitch. Here I'm making a small sunflower, so this is all that you need. You can fasten it off. So this is your one sepal. Like this, you'll need to make one more sepal. So I'm just changing the color. I'm using green yarn instead of brown yarn for the second. Again, first you'll need to make a magic circle. Wrap the yarn around your finger, around your first two fingers. Take your hook, insert your hook through the first strand, hold the second strand, pull it through. So this is your magic ring. Once you get your magic ring, you'll need to put a chain. Okay, now we are just repeating this. Let's move on to the first round. First round is 6 single crochet into the magic circle. So this is the first single crochet. Just mark your stitch whenever you make your first single crochet. You'll need 5 more single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After making 6 single crochet, just pull this end to close it. Remove your stitch marker. Insert your hook through the stitch where the stitch marker was there and do a slip stitch. After making slip stitch, make one chain. Now let's move on to the second round. Second round is a single crochet increase all around. Total you will need 12 stitches this round. 1, single crochet increase means 2 single crochets in every stitch. So you made your first single crochet. Now let's make our second single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And into the last stitch again make a single crochet increase. 11 and 12. Total you will need 12 single crochet this round. Now let's go move on to the first stitch and do a slip stitch to close this round. After making a slip stitch, make one chain and let's move on to the third round. So basically third round is 1 single crochet into the first stitch and 2 single crochets into the next stitch. So this is your first single crochet. Always make sure to put your stitch marker. I'm sorry I'm repeating this again and again because I always forget to put the stitch marker. So I made it a practice to speak to myself when I crochet. Into the next stitch, make a single crochet increase. 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 9, 10, 11 and 12. 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. 16, 17 and 18. So total you got your 18 single crochets. So that's it, you're done with your third round also. Now let's go and slip stitch and fasten off. So here you can see you have made 2 of this and also your leaf. Now let's move on to the flower. You can either weave it in or you can just pull it inside. Whenever you're making the flower, always make sure the right side, this is the wrong side, where this magic rings tail end is there, that is the wrong side. So wrong sides should face together and right side should face you. That is how you should keep your sepals. So yeah, now let's move on to making the petals. To make a petals, obviously sunflower is yellow in color, so let's use the yellow yarn. This is also 100% acrylic yarn. Whoever is there on the live, please show me your support. Please subscribe to my channel if you, please consider subscribing to my channel, and please like my live if you like what I'm doing. So yeah, let's move on to the leaf part. Just insert your hook through any of the stitches of this brown color and also any of the stitches in the green color. Just insert your hook. Now you'll need to attach your yellow yarn. Pull the yellow yarn through both of this and make a chain. That is how you attach the yarn. Just insert your hook through both of this and then pull it through and make a chain to close. So here we have already made one chain. You will need to make one more chain. Total you will need 2 chains. After making 2 chains, you will need to do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Insert your hook through both of this, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops and yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. So here you did 2 chains, then you did 1 double crochet. Into the same stitch, make 1 treble crochet. To make a treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through the first 2 loops, pull through the next 2 loops and pull through the last 2 loops. Now you will have to make 2 chains and you will need a pointed part. You have seen for every sunflower there is this pointed part on top. So just go to the second chain from the hook and do a slip stitch. Okay, so you did 2 chains, 1 double crochet, 1 treble crochet. Again you made 2 chains and slip stitched into the second chain. Now again make 1 treble crochet into the same space. Okay, you are working all of this in the same space. 1 treble crochet, again make 1 double crochet, that is also in the same space. Okay, and then make 2 chains. Now let's move on to the next stitch and do a slip stitch. Find your next stitch. Because you did all this leaf, it will be a bit difficult to find your next stitch. but make sure you don't miss your next stitch. So this is my next stitch. Go there and do a slip stitch. So here is your first petal. Did you guys like the petal, the way it turned out? Just let me know in the comments. Now let's repeat the same thing. Make 2 chain stitches and 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Then do 1 treble crochet into the same stitch. Since we are working on 2 of it, it is a bit difficult, and that's okay. Yeah, you did 2 chains, then you did 1 double crochet. Now you'll need to make 1 treble crochet into the same stitch. After making treble crochet, do 2 chains, and into the second chain from the hook, do a slip stitch. Then you will need to make 1 treble crochet into the same space. Then you will make 1 double crochet into the same space. And then you make 2 chains again and slip stitch into the next stitch. Not the same stitch, but the next stitch. Just insert your hook and slip stitch. So our second petal is done. If you guys like this video, please like my live. Please double tap on the screen. 2 chains, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Then you'll do 1 treble crochet into the same stitch. Then you'll do 2 chains again. Do a slip stitch into the second chain. Again, make 1 treble crochet into the same stitch. One double crochet into the same stitch. Again, make 2 chains and slip stitch into the next. So that is our third petal. Again, make 2 chains, make 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Then make 1 treble crochet into the next stitch. Then make 2 chains and slip stitch into the second chain. Then again you will need to make 1 treble crochet into the same stitch. 1 double crochet into the same stitch, 2 chains and slip stitch. Make sure to fill this yarn inside this. After 2 more petals, I'll actually fill some cotton fiber also to get that, what you say, puffiness or something. Yeah. Again, do 2 chains. sorry. After making 2 chains, you'll need to make 1 double crochet. I'm always getting confused with double crochets and treble crochets. 1 double crochet, 1 treble crochet, 2 chains, slip stitch into the second chain, again make 1 treble crochet, then make 1 double crochet, again make 2 chains and slip stitch into the next. Hi A_Molka, welcome to the live. I'm glad you liked what I'm making. This is sunflower keychain. Again make 2 chains, 1 double crochet, one treble crochet, two chains, slip stitch, again make 1 treble crochet, 1 double crochet, two chains again, and slip stitch into the next stitch. Hi Live Aroma Vlog. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live. Again make 2 chains, why am I always making treble crochet instead of double crochet? I don't understand. Like all this petal I made treble crochets first instead of double crochets. I don't know. So make 1 double crochet, then make 1 treble crochet, then make 2 chains, slip stitch into the next, again make 1 treble crochet, then make a double crochet, two chains and slip stitch. Everybody who are watching my live, please consider subscribing to my channel if you like what I'm making. Also, let me know if you think of something else I can come up with in my next live. Something small, okay? Don't tell me to make a cardigan or a shrug or anything. It's a big project. Please suggest some small projects for me to do. One treble crochet, one double crochet, two chains, and then slip stitch. So we have done 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So there is space for one more petal. Make 2 chains, make 1 double crochet, 1 treble crochet, 2 chains, do a slip stitch into the second chain, again make 1 double crochet, sorry, 1 treble crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 chains, and do a slip stitch into the last stitch. So this is our last petal. Just pull off the yarn and cut it off. So yeah, here we are done with our flower. Did you guys like the sunflower that I made? Just let me know in the comments if you like this. And here we have done with the leaf also. Now let me just weave this in. This is the most irritating part of crocheting. Weaving the ends. Just go through some random stitches. And then let's cut off the yarn. So here is your sunflower and here is your leaf. You can either weave the leaf, attach the leaf to the sepal, or you can use a glue gun and stick it up. Here I'm doing both. So make sure that this is the right part of the leaf and this is the wrong side. I hope it's visible. So right side should always face like this. Let's just weave it in. Just move through a couple of stitches to tighten it. So when you make the leaf, always make sure to leave a bit of yarn so that you can weave this in, okay? Now I'm also using a glue gun. Did you guys like the sunflower? Just let me know in the comments, guys, please. Just let me know if you like the sunflower. Where do you think I should place the key ring? This side or this side? I think it will go better here. Insert your You can use a plier, but here I'm using my teeth, which is very sharp. So here it is, guys. Here is your sunflower keychain. If you like this video, please like my live. Just double tap on the screen and let me know you like this video or not. I'm just putting some hot glue also so that leaf won't come out. So yeah, this is the project. Hope you liked this video. If you like this live, please consider subscribing to my channel. And also, if you have any suggestion as of what I should make next, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for joining me in this live, guys. Bye. I hope I'll come with another tutorial video or another live this week itself. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for watching.